Installation steps of hydraulic steering system up to 115 HP. Step 1. Installation of helm. Place the helm mounting template supplied with the installation manual on the dashboard where the helm is to be mounted. Drill 1 big hole and 4 small holes in the center as for the template. Remove the protective plugs, nylock nuts and washer from the helm. Insert the oil filling plug into oil filling port and the elbow fittings into the elbow ports until they are fully seated with a wrench. Insert the helm from the front of the dashboard with the oil filling plug turned upwards, matching the 4 flange studs moving inside the 4 holes on the dashboard. Insert washers in the flange studs and tighten the nylock nuts. Step 2. Installation of steering wheel. Remove the nylock nut and washer from the helm shaft. Insert the flat key into the keyway provided on the helm shaft. Slide the steering wheel on the helm shaft, aligning the keyway and the woodruff key. Insert the washer and tighten lock nut. Fix the wheel cap at the center of steering wheel. Step 3. Installation of front mount cylinder. Remove the nylock nuts and washers from support rod and piston rod. Disassemble the cylinder by removing support brackets, bush, spacers, washer, mounting spacer and aluminium adjustable spacer. Apply marine-grade grease on support rod and insert it into the tilt tube of engine. Assemble the tiller hex stud assembly into the tiller plate of cylinder. Position the engine straight so that its engine arm is perpendicular to the transom. Connect the tiller plate of cylinder to the engine arm by screwing the hex stud. Tighten nylock nut lightly. Insert the bush, mounting spacer and spacers, washer and aluminium adjustable spacer. Choose the correct number of washers for the tilt tube rod. In this phase, ensure that the cylinder body is centered on the piston rod and that the engine is perpendicular to the transom. Insert the support brackets by connecting both the piston and support rod. Grease the nylock nut threads with any anti-seize grease. Insert the washers and nylock nut at the end of the piston and support rod and tighten them. Adjust the space on the tilt tube by tightening the mounting spacers and aluminium adjustable spacer until the clearance between tilt tube and spacers is eliminated. Remove the center alignment tubes from piston rod. Verify if the cylinder installation is correct by manually moving the engine on the starboard and port side. The displacement must be as symmetric as much as possible between port and starboard so that the steering angle is the same on both sides. Step 4. Hose connection. Remove the thread protector cap from starboard side of elbow of helm and insert the hose fitting into it. Tighten the hex nut on the hose fitting. Remove the thread protector cap from port side T fitting of cylinder and insert the hose fitting into it. Tighten the hex nut on the hose fitting. Repeat this step to connect other hose from port side elbow of helm to the starboard side T fitting of cylinder. Ensure that all the hose fittings should be tightened properly. Step 5. Oil filling and purging procedure. Replace the main oil bottle cap with the oil filling kit. Remove the oil filling plug of helm. Insert the threaded port of pipe into the oil filling port of helm. Turn the bottle upside down and carefully remove the other side cap of oil bottle to ease the oil passage towards the helm. Fill the helm until no air bubbles are visible in the pipe. Do not pin a hole in the bottle for air passage. The bottle is already designed for self-air passage. Remove the protector cap of both the air bleeders. Insert the smaller pipe supplied with the cylinder into the air bleeders for collecting the oil, coming out from the air bleeders during purging process. Turn the steering wheel slowly towards starboard side so that the oil can come out of hoses. The cylinder will start moving to port side. As the cylinder reaches extreme port side, unscrew the port side air bleeder and allow the air and oil, air bubbles, come out from air bleeder. Continue to turn the steering wheel towards starboard side. When the oil comes out from air bleeder without air bubbles, then carefully close the air bleeder. Continue to turn the steering wheel in the port side to fill the cylinder chamber. During this phase, the cylinder body will move to the opposite direction, starboard side, up to the end stroke. Repeat above step for port side. After completion of purging process, remove the oil bottle, oil filling kit and oil collection kit. Insert the oil filling plug and protective caps. Step 6. Testing steering system for air. Place the engine in the center position, mid-stroke position. Manually push engine back and forth. While pushing the engine, if the cylinder moves more than 2 millimeters, this indicates that there is still air remaining in the system and further purging is required. Continue the purging procedure till the displacement of cylinder is less than 2 millimeters. Enjoy effortless steering with Multisteer. Bon voyage!